Do you do impressions at all?
Not as well as Tony Hopkins does.
He does. I've heard him do some.
Tony does the best impressions of people that you've ever heard.
He does.
He could genuinely phone you up and say, Winston Churchill here. I've heard your podcast, and that is significant and profound. But you are, young man, in the greatest danger of subverting Western civilization by your profanities, perhaps.
Could you do an impression of Anthony Hopkins?
No, I couldn't. What Tony is. I can't do Tony as well as
but
Tony
you
does.
started to by trying to. You were like the way his mouth is.
Oh yes, indeed. It's the shape of the mouth that actually much do. And Burton used to get the old, the lips going and the megaphone going and
yeah.
Oh God, Elizabeth.
You have to be able to do a Sean Connery with that people.
Well, I can't quite get the lisp.
But you have that voice where if you worked on it, you could easily do that.
Sean was the ultimate alpha male.
You got to hang out with him?
Well, we did Last Crusade, and I did
Oh, yeah, of course. Last Crusade, right.
And I did a piece of crap called, what was it called? Can't even remember.
That was a piece of crap.
It'll come back.
Right.
Anyway, he flew in from Switzerland to the castle where we were filming, and he flew in on Monday from his boat hole in Monte Carlo or Monaco or something like that. Flew in by helicopter, worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, flew out with $1 million in cash, which is a wonderful way of doing things, isn't it? Really?
Wow.
Lovely.
Was he a joy to be around? Or was he difficult? Was he intense? You're watching your words.
I am.
That's okay.
I think he and Michael Caine were the great British stars of their generation. And I worked with Caine. I worked on one of Caine's pictures, never actually worked with him. I got blown up before the main titles. It was my first movie.
Great.
But Connery was... Connery was an extraordinary man. But one always sensed that there was a toughness there that never actually relaxed, really.
Wow.
Mind you, when those eyes crinkled quietly in a smile and those sort of slightly purple, mean lips just pursed themselves in a smile, you could just see women going, "Oh, Sean."
Wow.
But he had, he was the true alpha. I think the strongest alpha that I've ever met, really.
Intimidating.
No, just 100% male,
Wow. You could feel it. You could see it.
Yeah.
You could sense it.
Yes.
The movie you're thinking of now.
No. I'm thinking of the. I'm thinking of the other alpha. Would be Bob Mitchum.
Robert Mitchum. You could tell. Yeah. Intense.
Bob, at the age of 70-odd, ramrod straight, standing in the middle of the room, surrounded by some of the most beautiful women in Hollywood, and his wife sitting on the sofa glowering at him. Mitch had that real alpha male.